ahead. Be advised.
Alright, so you've made it to the third boss of the game, and this one is a doozy compared to the rest. The giant spider lady, oof. Gotta be honest, she gave me a little bit of a run for my money. I'm playing on the hard difficulty. So this fight was, I could have gotten one-shotted by a lot of the attacks. So if you're playing on normal, this guide will help you, beat it for sure. She has, well, she has multiple attacks, but let's go over the gist of it. She will pull her hands up, and when they are glowing, that will signify that she is about to do a ground slam attack. Now, there are multiple different ground slam attacks. If she lifts both of her fists in the air above her head, like she's about to slam them down, the best way to do is to get away and then run towards her and jump. This doesn't always work. This is the best way to dodge it. Other than that, I don't really know what to tell you. It is more difficult. When she lifts one of her hands up, either the left or the right one, she is going to slam down with one of her fists. Depending on which hand it is depending on where the shockwave will come from. By the way, you just jump these. Don't block them, just jump over them. Now and as you see right there, there are certain attacks where she will slide her hand across the entire arena. There are two. There's one where she has the middle of her arm. If her entire hand is flat on the arena like this, you need to jump it. But if her hand is like this, you need to run towards her as quickly as possible because there's no way to jump this. You have to get close to her to dodge that. Now, if you're wondering how you even damage this boss, because it doesn't inherently say, you have to use your echolocation ability that you've been using throughout the game. That you see enemies through walls, it will reveal her weak point. She has two of them. One on her underbelly and one in her mouth. I recommend that you go for the underbelly one first and damage them both relatively equally to make this fight easier. When you do take out one of her weak points, it will top you up on ammo, uh, so you can take out the other one more easily. Once you take one out, the fight gets more difficult. She'll start to combo some of her attacks and shoot more projectiles at you. Projectiles can easily be dodged by just running left to right or walking left to right. That's the best way to deal with it. And you may notice that some of these stalactites dropping from the ceiling, if you stand on them, you can avoid her ground pound attacks. But if she sweeps her hand, she will destroy these. But other words, you are relatively safe if you stand on them, except for the projectiles. Well, I hope you have better luck than I did being this boss. It took me like 20 tries. But maybe that's just because I was on hard mode. Those are the attacks you should be looking for. And yeah, I guess roll that outro.